We are a sink family. Absolutely adore.
There's never enough time, you know? Like, there's just never enough time.
Can Mama open?
And I may have snored.
Dirty Shrek. Hey guys, what is up? Welcome if you're new, or welcome if you're a returning subscriber. I'm so happy that you are here. Before we jump into things, if you would please like, subscribe, comment, do all the YouTube things, because it really helps to get us small creators out into the ether. I will love you so much for it. Let's jump into the video. So today we're just gonna hang out on my day off. I work 4/10s. I'm a physical therapist. I always have Mondays off, but I love my days off. I cherish them. I look forward to them every single week. And I just feel like it's such a productive day for me usually, because I usually have some kind of appointment, like an allergy injection or something like that, something I have to go to. And then I always have like a workout class scheduled or something like that. So I just feel like I'm way more productive than I am on like a Saturday or a Sunday, because those are just like my chill days. You know, those are like my days that I just like don't do anything really. So I wanted to take you guys along and kind of show you what I have in store for today, because I have some good things. I'm gonna keep chatting while I do my makeup, because I want to do a little something something. We're also just gonna kind of do like a life update, because I know a lot of you guys started following me or watching me because of my Zepbound journey that I was on, slash still am on. I don't know why I said was, because I still am on it. But I haven't done like a thorough Zepbound update. I've kind of shifted to try to do a little bit more lifestyle stuff, because for me, the whole reason I went on a Zepbound journey was to change my life. It wasn't just to lose weight. It was to literally change my life for the better, to remember who I am as a person, and like remember what my hobbies were, and like get back into those kind of things. So I just wanted to do a little bit of an update to kind of, you know, talk about where I'm at with all of that. So I have been stuck at a weight loss between 25 and 30 pounds. I went back up a little bit after I went on vacation, which was 3 weeks ago now at this point, and I just haven't been able to shake those pounds. So I've been on a 7.5 milligram dosage now for 3 months, I want to say, and I was consistently losing for the first 2 months, but then I kind of stopped losing. So I just messaged my doctor, and we're gonna go up to a 10 milligram dosage so that I can get back on my weight loss train. I still have weight that I want to lose, and not because I'm chasing a certain physique, although that's not bad. Like, if that's what you want to do, by all means do that. Mine is for one, my blood pressure. I still have high blood pressure. I was able to get off of one of my blood pressure medications, but I still am on another one, and that primarily is because of my sleep apnea, but also because of the weight. So I think I'm actually quite close to being able to get off of all of my blood pressure meds, which I'm like so excited and so proud of. But I do still just like want to continue losing weight. But yeah, I also feel like just with my stagnant kind of weight loss, I have also just been kind of relaxed, as you might say, on my diet. Like, I've definitely slipped a little bit in terms of like healthy eating. I've been eating a lot more sugar. I've been eating a lot more like, I don't know, just like not the healthiest things. Like, I haven't really been putting a lot of effort into meal prepping. Yeah, just like want to get back on that train of doing better, because I was doing so good, and I'm still like doing good. Like, I don't want to not give myself the credit that I deserve, but I could be doing better, and I was doing better. So we're just gonna take this Monday as a little bit of a mental shift, a little bit of like a reset. I feel like I'm doing a reset like every single week, but you know, if that's what you have to do to survive, that's what you have to do to succeed, then you reset every week, girl. You reset every week. I was thinking of some short form content ideas to do to kind of help me get back on track as well. And one of the things that I thought was a sink or starve series, which I'm super excited about. Like, I feel like that's, I don't know, it's like gonna be super fun for me to create, but I also hope it's really fun for you guys to watch. So my idea with that is, if you didn't know, my husband's in medical school, so we are currently a single income, no kids family. We do have 2 dogs, and they are essentially our children, but like, they don't cost as much as a human child, you know what I mean? So we are a sink family. So I was thinking we could do a series of sink or starve, which is basically like, I have to cook a home cooked meal or make something that I already have at home. It is going to hold me in particular, since I am the one that does most of the food prep for the week. It's going to hold me accountable to actually like put effort into having to create meals every week. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. I feel like it's going to be a good kind of creative outlet for me that's also fitting in my goals. So if you guys want to join me on this sink or starve journey, I think that would be really fun. I do want to talk about exercise a little bit because I have been doing very well on my exercise routine. So I have a rough kind of exercise routine that I've been doing, and that is going to different classes. So I have 2 studios that I absolutely adore by me. So 8th State is one of them, and they are a hot yoga and Pilates studio. I go to them the most by far because I can do multiple classes and different classes in a day, and I love that. The other one that I really enjoy is Solid Core, and that's kind of the first one that got me into like going to classes, if I'm being completely honest. So I do really love Solid Core too. And I would say that Solid Core is much more of a heavy strength training practice. Like it's very core focused, very posterior chain focused, really focusing on like increasing your weights and all that kind of stuff, which I really like, and I feel like I do benefit a ton from. So I do like having both of those memberships. The hot Pilates one is just so fun. Like I feel like such a like little girly girl, like going to my little Pilates class, like you know what I mean? Plus it's in a hot studio, and I get really good what am I saying, cardio training every time that I go. My ultimate goal at some point is to do an ultra marathon. So I really want to be doing an ultra marathon, and yes, that involves running and hiking and all that kind of stuff, but I need to build a base first of just like my overall fitness, and that's what I am doing right now. Like that's the phase that I'm in right now. I will incorporate more runs, trail runs, that kind of thing, and I actually think I'm gonna start doing that more in the spring, summer here because we're finally starting to get some like good weather. So I think for this year, I don't have any particular like races or like running goals that I want to do. I just kind of want to, again, get my overall fitness up because it hasn't even been a year that I've, you know, been on my CPAP and have gotten my fitness and my health under control. It's only been like 7 or 8 months. I think we're going on 8 months. So I'm trying to be realistic about the timeline of all of this because I really do need to like build back up my endurance and my strength and all of that stuff. But the thing I wanted to talk about in relationship to like lifestyle and being on a Zepbound journey is just the hobbies that I have begun to explore again. I think the main one that's been obvious on my channel is reading. Like I have just gotten so much into reading. Like I've just been on such a fun reading journey over the past, especially like 8 months. I've read more books, I feel like in the past 8 months than I have like in the past 2 years. Like I've just exploded with reading, which has just been so fun. So that's been a huge plus for me and like a huge addition, a positive addition to my life. And then the other thing that I've really been enjoying doing are like my nails. Like I have been getting into doing my own like gel X nails and like a, you know, just any kind of gel nail basically. Here's the makeup look. Do we like her? Can you see my freckles? I love freckles around the lips. I know we're super close, but I just love freckles around the lips. I think they look so cute. Okay, it's almost 5 o'clock. It's 4:30 and I literally just got into a 5 o'clock Pilates class. So we're going there. And then I have a sculpt class at 6 and my unwind class at 7. So I got 3 back-to-backs, 2 like hard ones. The unwind is literally just stretching for an hour. It's quite relaxing. This weekend was daylight savings time, so it's like so light outside and it's already 4:30. I didn't really update you guys in the afternoon, but basically I just ended up posting a YouTube video and then I worked a bunch on editing shorts. I was like very motivated to edit shorts today, so I did a whole bunch of those, which I'm not normally motivated to do, so I was happy that I like was able to crush some out for the rest of the week. But now we're just gonna go get our workout on. I had a nice little snack of some Stroop waffles, which were so good.
They're at Trader Joe's, and Aldi also has them. I think I had the Aldi kind. We currently have both of them, but I'm pretty sure I had the Aldi kind. So that was a nummy little boost right before I do my workout classes. I've been doing a crap job at hydrating today, so it is a gorgeous day outside. I didn't get to sit outside though, and I'm kind of pissed about that. I did no meal prepping today, so that's great. That's really good. Oh goodness, there's never enough time, you know, like there's just never enough time. If I end up reading too much in a weekend, then I neglect other chores like cleaning or meal prepping. If I spend a lot of time on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok stuff, then I feel like I run out of time to clean and do laundry, and I can't justify not doing laundry in there. That literally takes 2 seconds. I just suck at it. But putting it away takes time, you know? I don't know, whatever. It's all about time management, right? Some weekends you're gonna be doing a lot of one thing, next weekend you're gonna be doing a lot of the other thing. I just try to find balance, and not necessarily balance in the same weekend, but more like balance between weekends, you know? Like one weekend I'll focus on this, but the next weekend I'll focus on that. So, you know, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. I'm done with my 3 classes, and I'm almost certain I fell asleep in my last one, and I may have snored. Whoops. Anyways, we're gonna go home, we're gonna get some food, and we're gonna go to bed. Okay, I've eaten my dinner. I've done some stuff. It's a little chaotic when I got home, but I came home to a package. I love coming home to a package, especially when it's books. Honestly, I love coming home with anything, but just something that hits different when a book is on your doorstep. You know what I'm talking about? Anyways, this is my Allurial subscription box, which is basically Book of the Month's like fantasy special edition offshoot. Like it's like still part of Book of the Month, but it's like just fantasy romance. Mia wants to help us open. Okay, can you help Mama open? So I get 3 books every time. I'm not gonna lie. So I typically just get all 3 that they come out with that month because I want to. Also, I just realized all of my mascara came off during my classes. I wear tubing mascara, and it must have just flaked right off. Okay, there's 2 I'm super excited about in here. First one, To Cage a Wild Bird. I have been eagerly awaiting to get my hands on this, and I'm so happy that I waited to actually like see what the Allurial picks were for the month, because I really like the purple version. It just is, yeah, I like it. I also really like how Allurial does their pages. They're like a crisp white. They're so nice. Yeah, you are really getting in the way of this right now. They're like a crispy white. The font is like the perfect sizing in my personal opinion. One thing I wish that they would do is get some like artwork going on like in the end pages or something. Like that would be really special, but you know, I still like it. I still like you. Okay, the other one that I was super excited about was this one, which is Summoned to the Wilds, which is by A.K. Cagioni. Nope, that's not right. A.K. Cagiano. So this is the sequel to, I think it's called Throne in the Dark. I also got the Allurial subscription, like special edition one of Throne in the Dark. So I'm really happy that I now have both of them in the special edition. I don't really remember the first book ending all that well, and I kind of want to reread it because I remember having such a fun time with it. It is definitely a fun fantasy romance. Like if you think of like, this is gonna sound weird, but like Dirty Shrek, like if Shrek had mature content in it, that's the kind of thing I think of with these books. And just like A.K. Cagioni
I hope I'm saying that right. I'm so sorry if I'm not. Their writing style, that's just like how I feel about their books, because they're funny, they're like really comedic, but they also have like really good banter and like a really good kind of like relationship development. So these are just like a really fun time. They also remind me of like Assistant to the Villain, if you like that kind of a vibe. I really, really like these. So I almost just want to read the first one again just to like relive that experience. I love rereading books. Like when I was like getting back into reading books, all I wanted to do was reread Hunger Games and Divergent, because I was like scared that nothing would compare to those. And I'm talking like 2 years ago. Like I was like afraid that nothing would live up to those. I'm happy obviously that I branched out and tried some different things, but no, you can't climb on the table. But that's just like who I am. Like I love rewatching series. I love listening to the same song over and over and over and over and over again. My older brother used to get so mad at me because he would say that I ruined the song for him because I listened to it way too much, that he got sick of it. You can't jump on the table, ma'am. Oh, I know what she's going for. You want the bone. You can have the bone. So anyways, this is like the second part of their trek. So in the first book, the MMC and the FMC were on like a quest to go do something. So it was very funny, but this is the sequel to that. So I'm excited to read this one. And then this one I had never heard of. It's called We Become Darkness by Grace Morrow. Also beautiful, beautiful edition. I love the artwork on the front. That's very pretty. The back says, I'd rather take a stake to my own heart than be parted from you again. Wow, that's love. Ooh, there's vampires. I love a vampire. Okay, so sounds like there's a princess and there's a vampire, and something's happening, and the lifeblood of the human cities is running out. Oh, and something is running out, and the princess's mother makes a deal that she'll marry a vampire prince in exchange for their ore. Oh, the ore is running out. That sounds riveting. I realized I never said what To Cage a Wild Bird was about, and it's also by Brooke Fast. So this book, I just bit my tongue so hard. From what I understand, they're like rich people who are betting against people. I think that's what it is. Hold on. Enter the brutal world of Endlock, a prison where the wealthy hunt the inmates for sport. The first novel in an electrifying dystopian romance series. This high-octane debut about forbidden love, found family, and a fight for survival will leave you breathless. This actually sounds really good, and I really want to read a dystopian sometime soon. I meant to read Conform last month, I think, or maybe it was January. I can't remember. I'm really hoping to like get into my dystopian era soon, but I have so many books that I want to read. Yeah, we're just gonna have to have like a whole weekend where I do nothing but read. I think that would be very fun. I just have to make that work with my schedule, which will probably work because I don't have that many plans. But it's more like just, you know, I have to abandon all of my other adult duties to read, which I'm not mad about.
Okay, baby, go. You don't like your box?
Yep.
Okay, baby, go.